Crossover Symetry is a revolutionary, advanced rotator cuff and scapular strengthening system that has many proven advantages over traditional workouts. Crossover Symetry utilizes a double cord setup which creates a symmetric crossover movement that optimally facilitates the rotator cuff and scapular stabilizers. These crossover exercises not only promote a more balanced program by including the non-dominant side, but they also allow for strengthening through a greater range of motion. Another advantage of the Crossover Symetry system is the application of a powerful plyometric training regimen. For decades, plyometrics were thought to be exclusively applied to jump and speed training. The Crossover Symetry system has taken these scientifically proven principles and has created an explosive, quick, and fast-reacting training program for the upper extremity. This is precisely the quick, responsive contraction that is needed to properly decelerate the arm during overhead activity. Crossover Symetry is your guide to a pain-free, strong, high-performance shoulder. The Crossover Symetry workout chart was designed to help you complete all of the exercises correctly. There are two separate workouts found on the chart, the Standard and Advanced. If this is your first time using the Crossover Symetry system, you'll start with the Standard workout. Once you master the techniques and movements of each exercise, you'll be prepared to move on to the Advanced workout. All of the exercises are found on the left side of the workout chart. Each exercise begins with the word crossover. This refers to how you crisscross the cords during each exercise. Grab the cord on your right with your left hand and the cord on your left with your right hand. Complete the exercises in the order they appear on the chart. To help guide you, there are 3 pictures showing a progression of how the exercise is performed. The 4th illustration pertains to the Advanced workout. The first 3 exercises are done at eye level, and the last 4 exercises are done at knee level. The column entitled Reps refers to repetitions. In the Standard workout, you will perform 10 repetitions of each exercise. The H and the L under the column entitled Chord stands for heavy and light resistance. There is a color-coded resistance table at the bottom left side of the chart. This chart will tell you the resistance of the chords based on their color. Heavier chords are available by special request. The column entitled OSC is an abbreviation for rhythmic oscillations. Each exercise will incorporate a series of 5 pushes or pulses at the end of every repetition. The Crossover Symetry workout can be completed on a daily basis. Throwing athletes should complete 1 set as a warm-up before throwing. A 3-set workout should be performed at least twice a week, preferably after a long period of overhead activity. For example, baseball pitchers after the outing. Begin using the Standard workout until you master the movements of each exercise. This can take more than 2 weeks when performing the workout on a daily basis. Once the Standard exercises are mastered, move to the Advanced workout, which incorporates the powerful plyometric principles. All of the exercises in the Standard and Advanced workouts are the same. However, when doing the Advanced workout, you will perform 5 oscillations at the end range of each exercise. Hang your chart at eye level. Position the cords about 1.5 feet from either end of the chart. At your home facility, you can mark the links in the fence with a permanent marker, plastic snap, or a keychain ring. This speeds up the setup process and ensures that you are keeping the 4 feet of spacing between the cords. Once you have completed the first 3 exercises at eye level, you'll place the cords at knee level, maintaining the space between them. Again, this would be another place to mark the links in the fence to accelerate the setup. Find the widest door available with adequate space to perform the exercises. Open the door. With the rings facing out, place one end of the door attachment around the hinged side of the door. Wrap the remaining end around the outside of the door and buckle the 2 ends together. Leave enough slack to adjust the position of the metal rings. Move the rings near the edges of the door where they will not be caught in the door frame. Pull the excess webbing through the buckle until the door attachment is taut and will not move up or down. Close and lock the door. Be sure to pull outward on the strap to test its proper installment before beginning the workout.
Hi, I'm Mike Allen, Director of Physical Therapy from the Steadman Hawkins Denver Clinic. I've had the pleasure of working with amateur and professional athletes over the past 10 years. Overhead athletes place unique demands on their shoulders. Baseball pitchers accelerate a ball from 0 to 90 miles per hour in 50 milliseconds. Forces of this nature require a well-designed rotator cuff and scapular strengthening program. The first exercise we're going to do is at eye level, is the crossover row. You're going to start with your arms straight, crossed over, slight stretch in the scapula and the shoulders. Pull back at a comfortable level, squeeze your shoulder blades down and back, pause, and return to the starting position. Again, notice how he pulls down and back, and a good pause at end range. 4 common mistakes with the crossover row are elevating the shoulder too much, using the upper traps instead of the mid and low trap. Secondly, elevating the elbows too high, again calling in the upper trap versus the mid and low trap. The third mistake, not pulling the shoulder blades back completely. And lastly, not extending the arms out fully to the starting position. The second exercise at eye level is the crossover reverse fly. Starting position, arms fully extended. Pull back below shoulder level, pause, and return to the starting position. Pull the shoulder blades down and back, getting a good contraction of the mid and low trap. Two common mistakes are bending the elbows and going above shoulder level, elevating the shoulders. The third exercise on the standard program is the crossover punch. With the starting position, you want to grab the cords in an uncrossed fashion, bring the right cord to the chest, and then duck under the left arm. Move forward so there's tension on the cord. Extend the arm out fully, and you're going to let the scapula move back and punch through a full range of motion. Punching straight out in front of you. Four common mistakes on the standard crossover punch plus include not extending the elbow out fully, making it more of a pressing motion. Secondly would be an over-exaggerated trunk rotation. Third would be bringing the cord too far across the body, having it roll over the top of the shoulder. Fourth is bringing the arm too far out to the side. Again, the ideal position is to have the cord in line with the plane of the scapula or the shoulder blade, providing a straight punch. The next 4 exercises on the standard program will be performed at knee level. The first exercise is crossover 90-90. You're going to start with the arms straight and crossed over. You're going to bring up in a fluid motion in the 90-90 position, performing a P&F pattern with a nice pause at end range and full extension on return to the beginning position. The 2 most common mistakes of the standard 90-90 crossover include: first, not maintaining a 90-degree position in the elbow and the shoulder, and secondly, not returning to the starting position with a smooth reversed follow-through. It should be one fluid motion and not broken up into 2 separate motions. The second exercise on the standard program is the crossover scaption. Starting position are the hands slightly behind you with a little tension on the cord. You can keep your arms straight, bringing the hands off to the side slightly, just off the hip pockets, lifting up just below shoulder level. It's an excellent exercise for working the supraspinatus. Nice pause at the top and then return to the starting position. The 2 most common mistakes on the standard crossover scaption include: first, bringing the arms too high above shoulder level. Again, we want to maintain below a 90-degree level. The second mistake is shrugging the shoulders, calling in the upper trap. Again, we want to emphasize good stability in the scapula using the mid and lower trap. The third exercise on the standard program is the crossover incline plus. Starting position, hands by the shoulder, going to press up in a pressing motion, and then finish with a punch. Similar to the crossover punch plus, this exercise is also working the serratus anterior. 3 common mistakes on the standard crossover incline plus. First, bringing the cords underneath the arm. Secondly, bringing the arms too high. And lastly, wrapping the cords around the shoulders. The last exercise in the standard program is a crossover victory. Starting position, arms straight, crossed over. You bring the arms directly up and overhead. I'm going to pull down and back with the shoulders. It's an outstanding exercise for the lower trapezius. Two common mistakes for the standard crossover victory include, first, bringing the arms up in a bent position. And second, bringing the arms up too wide. I've enjoyed our time together sharing the crossover symmetry system. Please visit our website for our latest product and information. We're here to support you. Again, this is Mike Allen. See you next time.